Ooh wee, girl. Let me tell you something. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are up here, girl. We are up here. I had to rewatch the episode of Married to Medicine, and I was smoking while I was watching it, and I was like, "Oh no!" So we're gonna talk about the episode. Um, I feel like I feel like I took pretty good notes. I took notes this morning. I rewatched the episode. I watched it last night. I watched it yesterday and I tweeted a little bit about it. But overall, the episode was actually pretty good. I really liked the beginning, how they started off. This is Married to Medicine review. Did I say that? Did I say that? Shout out to everybody. I had fun. This is Married to Medicine review, and we are down here, girl. Okay? Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know you stopped by. I told you I was down here taking it to the head, having a little coffee, and watching Married to Medicine. So I don't know how long this review is going to be. We're going to get to it. We're going to try to get through it. Okay? We're going to try to get through it, girl. All right, so let's go. Okay, so the paddle boat relay was really cute. This is now more than ever that I need my notes for real, for real. Gregory fell off. Now, this is where it started. This is where it started. See, this is what happens, girl. This is where it started. When you fell off in front of that, you were embarrassed. You were embarrassed by that. They were all laughing. It wasn't, it was like, okay, he fell off. It wasn't that embarrassing to me because I feel like the way that you guys were on the paddle boats and maneuvering, it was inevitable for somebody to fall. But it just so happened to be Dr. G, and everybody laughed. Simone and Cecil's team, the Goldfish, they won. Jackie and Phaedra, they were lost at sea. Did y'all see them out there? Girl, that was hilarious. They're gonna play more games by the pool. Everybody is getting ready, to go to the next, little function, little event. Now it's like getting into the nighttime. So Tanisha asks Gregory, how is he feeling? He talks about falling off the boat, and she tells him, I think Quad and I are trying to get over the awkwardness. He says he hasn't spoken to either of them. So I don't know. Here you have like, I really think that it would be okay for them to be okay. But when someone, this is what I say, when someone has mistreated a person in a relationship, they don't want the new person to run the minutes, as Quad said, on what they experience. They don't want you to be able to give them a Yelp review. So I have to holler and scream. I don't want the negativity and say that she's the negativity. Girl, that was a whole little lesson that he switched up on Tanisha at the end of the episode. I was like, how is it her fault all of a sudden? You was the one, no, but you was embarrassed because you fell off the paddle boat. You've been embarrassed in front of this young man. I love that Toya kept talking about how his muscles was glistening and stuff, and talking about how he had his shirt off and that Gregory was jealous. Girl, he was. 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 The little munchkin man was jealous. And for good reason. And let's keep going. Phaedra invites Shek. Is his name Shek? Shek. And she says she really enjoyed his company. So she brings her date on the couples trip, right? So he's there, they're getting ready, and they really thought, see, and it's so, I really like, I have to give it to Phaedra on this one, because girl, y'all not about to have me out here inviting Apollo. I don't know if Apollo is coming with his wife. I'm inviting somebody too. Y'all not gonna play no games with me. And did you see how Heavenly was like, she didn't bring anybody last year? Well, she brought somebody this year. Y'all not gonna play no games and have Apollo here without. And I don't know if he's bringing Shireen or not. I don't know nothing about them people, but I'm bringing somebody too. So as Heavenly is preparing the game, Heavenly and Simone are preparing the game. She shares with Simone that she invited Apollo. You ran into Apollo at Damon's offices and invited Apollo to Key West. He agreed to come. It's not a secret. She told Phaedra, but don't tell anybody else. So Phaedra knows that he's coming. So, but Phaedra doesn't know that I feel like that is the reason why that guy was there. She met him just in time. Come to Key West real quick and film a scene with me, so I'm not out here. You know what she accused Kenya of doing? Hiring niggas to come on the show to help them not look single. Hey, boo. We can't. I don't know. So Phaedra knows. I felt like that was a good idea. Make sure you bring somebody because you don't want to be at the couple trip by yourself. Phaedra and Apollo could probably show us how they forgive each other, how they get past it. And it's beneficial for Greg and Quad. People need to know how to move on and let go of the anger and the hurt and show them what not to do in a marriage. I feel like all of those examples are great. But as we can see, they haven't really had a chance to maybe like come at each other because it seems like a lot was cut out of that scene and we didn't see a lot because I can't imagine the way that Gregory was yelling at Tanisha in her face, babe, babe, babe. And I don't know if um be good is their safe word or something, but he kept yelling, be good, be good, be good, be good, and like barking in her face, girl. When Quad was like, ooh, your man is really loud, my man would never yell at me like that. And she was over there patting her face, girl. Riled that nigga up, and rightfully so, because I don't know why it's okay for them to be on the show and Quad not feel some type of way. But as soon as Quad brings this man, Gregory, I don't want none of the negativity, girl. Ooh, Tanisha, did you see a glimpse of your man, honey? Ooh, that was a little Yelp review for you. You got to see a taste of what Quad used to experience, didn't you? Ooh, girl.
But keep my husband out of it.
Ooh. They go out, everybody shows up. They're giving rum punch to everybody. King shows up with his shirt open. Toya says all the other men should not open their shirts. Eugene said he's gonna take his shirt off later. And did you hear Toya say, I could have had an athletic man, but I married Eugene Harris? I don't know why she does that. I don't know. Maybe that's their thing. Anyways, they start playing the game. How well do you know your partner? Has anyone spoke to Phaedra? As she says that, here comes Phaedra strolling in. And then Tanisha's talking about, look at my work, look at my work. They met each other at the age gap dating. Maybe the age gap, maybe you got the age gap wrong, sweetie. Because the girls that have the little younger tenderonis, Phaedra and Quad, they seem to have a different type of vibe going on than what you was experiencing over there down at the convalescent home, girl. Whew, whew, no way, no way, no way. Heavenly wants to know why she had a date. She didn't have one last year. And they asked him, did he have his own room? Girl, a mess. So the game they're going to play is called Vibe Check. It's a series of questions they're going to ask. One of the questions, for y'all that are sleeping together who aren't married. Girl, what does that mean? That's so funny that was even injected to, if we are sharing a room and if we fucking up against the wall on the Velcro wall and upside down on the chandelier, it don't matter. If we never get married after doing all of that, it wouldn't matter. Girl, don't nobody care about that. I wasn't trying to call anyone out. Phaedra said she's so full of shit. So, anyways, how many dates did they have? The first question was, how many dates did you have before y'all sealed the deal? Scott and Contessa said, we had 10 dates before I isolated you in that cabin. I heard what he said. Did y'all hear what he said? I heard what he said. I heard what he said. Contessa tried to make him be quiet, talking about we have kids. He said, how did they get here? Girl, I know that's right. Be honest with them. Don't be like Dorit down there, not telling the kids what was going on. King and Quad said that they dated, or they cheated and said they were they did 30 days. I guess because remember when Quad first got on the show, she said that they have seen each other almost every day. So I don't know if that's the reason why they said 30 days, because they were like together every day. I don't know. But nevertheless, they cheated and they were like, we're gonna say 30, you're gonna say 30. You saw Quad. Quad was smiling, like, okay, what? It's not 30. That don't even make sense. So they said 30. They cheated. And Damon, he caught on. He said they cheated. Toya and Eugene said 24 times, and reminds us once again that he was broke. Well, you don't have to really work, do you? Girl, girl, anymore. That's I don't understand the digs that he told her, watch what you say. And then when she was talking about Quad, he was making all kind of faces. He loves his wife, but he thinks she's nuts. What is your parenting style? Are you a hard ass, a soft ass, or are you just right? Um, Cecil said he was a soft ass. We already know that. We already know them boys run circles around him. But did you see when Toya showed Eugene? She said he's just right. But in the other episode, you were saying how the boys manipulate him. Girl, I need for you to figure out. She don't know which way she want to go. She did it later too, because I was like, did Quad do that to get back at Tanisha and Greg, or did Greg lose control? Like, well, who are you trying to blame for Gregory's behavior? She did that on purpose. She wanted to get back at them. Get back at them for what? And then later she was like, well, he's probably jealous. Well, is he jealous? And what would Quad be trying to get back at Gregory for? That's what I didn't understand when Toya said that. She's just trying to get back at them. For what? What did they do to her? What did they do to her? Oh, I just did so much, girl. Girl, I had to do some stuff. I had to get my Hello Fresh. I had to put that in the refrigerator. Then I had to turn the oven on because it's this little crostini with hot honey and ricotta cheese. I'm about to make that right now. Yes, on a little, a little crostini. A little baguette, little crusty baguette with some ricotta and some hot honey. So that's what we're getting into after we do this review. It's taking forever. Okay, where do we leave off? Parenting style. Steve is a good parent. King has a daughter who's 9 years old. He's just right. He's an excellent father. He's encouraging me to open up and hurry up and bust it wide open. When I tell you, Quad, girl, Quad was a trip this whole episode. He's shown me enough that I'm interested in having a child. Gregory was back there seething. Do you hear me? He couldn't hold himself together, and that's why Tanisha said at the end of the video, I mean at the end of the episode, you can't if you can't give me advice if you can't take it yourself, old man. Girl, that's what you get. You married your daddy. How many times a week do they do it? Simone said anytime he asks. Cecil said 0. Girl. Jackie and Curtis said 0. Quad said 15. No, seriously. And then they said multiple orgasms don't count. They said no, it's probably 2 times a day, probably more than 15. And then Tanisha goes, somebody's lying. And then Quad said multiple times a day. You over there, pull it, twist it, bop it. Girl, when I tell you, Quad was laying it on thick, baby. She was laying it on thick. It's quite enjoyable. Yes. Sweet Tea and Greg said they do it 2 times a day. We get it in during fertility week. She said she tried to put some on it because you went after Quad. You shouldn't go after Quad. Don't go after Quad. You always gonna try to beat her answer. That was a setup. The way they went to Greg and Tanisha after they asked King and Thang, any question? That was a setup. Quad said, "Oh, you gotta have more sex because we gotta have a little baby Lunsford coming soon, y'all. A baby Lunsford gotta come soon, girl." I said, "Come on, Quad. Y'all wanted a show. Y'all wanted a show. Isn't that why y'all invited him here? Isn't that why y'all invited this man and his wife on this show to fuck with Quad, right? And now Quad has shown up to the scene, and now everybody, ooh, I'm so embarrassed, Toya. You not embarrassed. I'm so uncomfortable. No, Toya, you're not uncomfortable. What you did was try to bring attention to what was going on behind King and Quad. They didn't even know Gregory was back there with that little girl. When they showed that the little tiki torch, it was directly behind Gregory's head, so it looked like his head was on fire. Baby, I know when they saw that in the editing room, they were like, "This is what, girl." Somebody needs that. I need that. I need that. I need that. I need that clip. That little fireball. It was a perfect representation for how that man was feeling. A volcano. Somebody called it a volcano later. Y'all invited him. That's what I said. Y'all invited him. I'm going to plan the baby shower, Quad said. Quad said she was going to plan the baby shower. It's going to be a big baby shower, and I'm going to be responsible for it. Then in Gregory's interview, I don't know how she going to plan a baby shower, girl. Girl, and then he talks like that too. That's why I was like, girl, it's a mess. Girl, that's your man, Tanisha, girl. He's a doctor. He's a doctor. Girl, you got a taste. You really got a taste of what Claude was over there dealing with. He said he don't know how she's going to plan a baby shower when she's getting her back blown out 15 times a week. He was really upset about that. You over there fucking that man 15 times a week, and you stop having sex with me for 3 years. And then the crazy part is, Tanisha, she don't even know. Well, she probably does know. You just got some tea on their relationship that you probably didn't know, and that he probably told you something else. You probably did not know that that man was not getting anything from Quad for 3 years. You didn't know that. Toya told you that. And then you talking about, no, I don't think it's that, girl. Okay, girl. Toya said, you're going to have to catch up, baby. Girl, yes, it is. Yes, it is. And the crazy part is, you got to know that because you admired the lady in some way. I'm really what you want to be. What she tell her? I said, get her. This is what you called me here for. Isn't this the reason why y'all came on this show? Okay, you didn't come on the show for no reason than for Quad. So here she is. She showed up. Here she is. Toya said, and you're going to plan it. You want me to throw that shit, child? I'm going to throw that shit in a circle. Simone said, Quad is fucking with G right now. Men, what are the most annoying features about your partner? Quad, King said Quad sleeps a lot, just like a Taurus. I said, just like a Taurus. Sleep, eat, luxury, relaxation. Shout out to all the Tauruses out there. Girl, that's Quad. When he said sleeping, I thought that was hilarious. Scott went over to him and was like, yeah, you put her to sleep. So then, Scott has already caught on, and he already knows. Men know. This woman is up here talking about how she fucks this man 15 times a week, and you sitting back there talking about 2 times a week, talking about during fertility week. It's no shade, but I mean, the age gap might be a reason. I don't know. Tanisha's baby gonna come out looking old. Girl, don't have babies by these old ass men with worms. Girl, no thank you. Scott goes over to King talking about, oh, so you put her to sleep? You put her to sleep? Yeah, he puts her out. He puts her out. They putting everything on it. So he's back there mad. Toya said, I love your relationship, but it is so awkward because Dr. G is right behind you. You love it. That's when they saw the little volcano on top of his head. Little fire. Girl, that was so funny to me. Quad said, that is his wife. You should respect her. And I said the same thing. Right before Quad said it, I said the same thing. Why would you say that whatever Quad is demonstrating here is awkward because G is right here? G is with his wife. G has been with his wife before this situation has occurred. So please respect her. Respect his wife, honey. Y'all loving this because you waiting for Quad to run. What she say? Run the minutes. But now all of a sudden it's uncomfortable. Toya, you not uncomfortable. Y'all living for this shit. Y'all living for it. Tanisha says, why are you uncomfortable for him? That's what she said to Toya. Quad said, don't do that. Toya said, I'm gonna go with he's not okay. Tanisha said, I really don't have a problem with it. It's not awkward for me. Quad said, I chose to end that marriage and it's done. I'm happy they're together and they're a perfect fit. Tanisha said, oh, and he wanted to end the marriage. Girl, is that what he told you? See, that's what Quad said later. It's best that you zip it, because whatever he told you when I run these minutes, it's going to be a totally different scenario for you, sweetheart. So it's best that you hush and be like, that's my man now. Whatever y'all had, y'all had. But when I'm going off on that man, you shouldn't jump in. You shouldn't say anything. That's what Quad was saying later. Y'all don't know what I went through with that man. So when I go off, don't nobody should say nothing. I know you want to protect your man, sweetie, and I don't know what the fuck he's over there telling you. I just don't want none of the negativity. Girl, he's the negativity he doesn't want any of. The way that he was projecting, I was like, ooh, we analyzing, psychoanalyzing Quad. Let's psychoanalyze G and the way he responded, right? But it's somehow Quad's fault, isn't it? Isn't that why they came on this show? What y'all think was gonna happen, girl? What y'all think was gonna happen? Quad said, "Well, okay, you think so." Heavenly said he did not. Damon tell Heavenly hush, because then they're gonna be saying that you started all this mess. Gregory said, I don't think anyone who respects the institution of marriage shouldn't fight for their marriage. So I fought for my marriage. Doesn't mean it was healthy at all. Quad said it wasn't for us, not in the morning, not in the evening. It wasn't right. Quad said, I think it's a perfect fit for my ex-husband and I'm supporting it. Tanisha said, thank you. And Greg said, well, we don't care what you think. The munchkin came out. I said, ooh, not the evil munchkin. Not the evil munchkin. Well, we don't care what you think. She said, okay, well, we don't care what you think if you want to go there. Craig said, I'm not trying to go there, but you just did. You just did. You can support me, but you don't help people. You got a big fucking mouth. That's what he told Quad. Toya said, I told you it was uncomfortable. But isn't this what y'all wanted? Greg said, I hope you're happy. Quad said, that's the narcissist being revealed. He's uncomfortable now. Tanisha said, Quad. And then that's when Gregory started getting in her face talking about, babe, babe, babe. He sounded like OG, babe, babe. Remember when Chad Ochocinco wanted me? Remember when he was down there texting OG and Evelyn didn't think that he would actually be texting? And he was talking about, babe, babe, babe. That's what Gregory sounded like. Quad looks over her shoulder and says, I'm fabulous. I'm glamorous, honey. And then Tanisha said, you're good. You're good. Quad said, I'm what you want to be. He kept saying, babe, 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 babe. Yell in her face, babe, babe, babe. I hope you're happy. Be good. Be good. I don't know if that was their safe word, but he was like, be good. Be good. I was like, oh, girl, y'all need to get your shit together over there. Get your man together, honey. Ooh, your man is over there yelling at you. It's loud over there. Girl, I loved every minute of it. I said, get them, Quad. They wanted a show. Did y'all want a show? Okay. Here's Quad. She giving y'all a show. I'm glamorous, honey. I'm fabulous. I'm what you want to be. I said, get her, Quad. Because it is. You admire Quad. And that's why when she said, I think you're a perfect fit for my husband, she said, thank you. And the way she said it, she was so happy. She got approval of her relationship with that man, girl. Girl, Tanisha then tries to address Quad, right? Oh, Greg says, don't talk to her. As soon as Tanisha started talking to Quad, he said, don't talk to her. Don't talk to her. He kept saying, be good, be good, be good. Tanisha is trying to address Quad. And then she says, your man is screaming at you. Toya said he needs a volume. Um, and then Quad in her interview with King said he was upset by your presence. He says, why? She said, because you are his ex-wife's new man. And look at you. Look at you. Now, I personally don't think that he's attractive, but I could see women thinking that he was attractive. He got muscles. He's young. He's nice. He's nice. We haven't seen any bad. I guess next week we're going to hear the little patriarchal Prince come out to play with Quad sitting over there by the pool talking about it's the order of things, girl. That's why I say you can't give the niggas too much. Don't give him too much. Mr. King is over there saying he's really the king. Keep calling me king. I'm gonna show you what a king do, girl. Quad, be careful. Anyways, so she goes, the hotel called Simone and told them y'all too loud. They didn't say that, but I'm guessing that's what it was. Y'all are too loud, because it ain't no telling what Quad and Gregory were back and forth and how it was happening. A lot. I feel like I know so much was cut out. Cecil states it's not Heavenly. Let the record show. Heavenly wasn't Heavenly didn't have anything to do with this. Quad said, nobody can say shit to me. Y'all know what I went through. I'm not Mrs. Lunsford. I said, I'm going to trade that motherfucker in to be Mrs. King. Don't play with it. Greg to Tanisha, I told you from day one not to talk to that woman. She said, I didn't say shit. He said, but she said, but if you talking to me, I'm going to talk back. But they were talking to each other, and it wasn't until you said don't talk to her or don't say anything to her that it made it weird. And then also made it weird, we don't care what you think. If you say I'm like, go along with it. Like, why do you have to be like the person who says they don't want the negativity is typically the one who brings the negativity. The person who's always saying, I want peace, I want peace, I want peace is typically the one creating the chaos. Girl, the way he flipped it on her, I was like, Tanisha, girl, like Toya said, you're going to have to catch up. I hope you're watching this. What part of America is that baby from? Texas, bitch. What does that mean? What did that mean? I was like, okay, I don't know what that means, honey. King told Quad, don't let him bring you down. Toya said, this is what drunk Quad wanted. No, this is what y'all wanted. Eugene, go back and watch that when she said this is what drunk Quad wanted. Eugene was like, what? She said she wanted to get back at Dr. G and Tanisha. And I put, for what? For what? What did they do to her? They didn't do nothing to her. Blame it on the alcohol. Oh shit. So Toya said, girl, this video is going to be all over the place. Toya said that Quad is going to be able to blame the alcohol, but G can only blame it on his lack of self-control. I was like, ooh, see, we didn't see it. They got to protect the image of the man. They're going to show Quad going off, but not too much on Dr. G. I really want to know the whole breakdown. Did Heavenly give her recap yet? Because hopefully she'll spill a little bit more. Not the little munchkin's middle name being Cicero. Cicero, his middle name being Cicero is just so perfect for a munchkin's name. Look at little Cicero over there. Gregory Cicero Lunsford. You don't get to say a goddamn thing because I held you down and I built you up and you did me wrong. And then here is Kiki talking about, well, she has a rapid pressured speech. I'm just going to let her talk. If you want to mess, don't mess with me. You don't want it with me because the shit I have on you will fuck you up for real. Tanisha and Greg are over there at the elevator. She was like, I didn't do that much. He said, I don't want you bantering back and forth with that. And then he said her. And then he said with her at all. I don't know what he was going to call Quad. What were you about to call her? He kept saying that woman. I'm gonna pounce back. I took a lot of shit out there. Then Gregory walks out, right? Greg and Tanisha are back at their room because Gregory was like, let's get out of here. So they're back at their room. And then she was like, where are you going? And he says, she says, I feel like you're taking this out on me. He said, I told you I don't want to talk about this right now. I've told you about that. And then he comes back in the room. He's about to leave. He comes back in the room and he says, that's my past. I don't want that. If you start arguing with her, then she's a part of this. I'm tired of the negativity. Let her be. This is where it's all about. Let her be. She got her man. Let them move on. See, for groups of people, they don't believe, because this has come up several times this season about Quad moving on, as if because she wasn't next to Gregory anymore, she was just stuck right there, as if she hadn't moved on until another man comes along. Then it's this perception that she's finally getting a chance to move on from her relationship and let that go. Right now that she has, and not it's almost as though you don't allow the person, you don't think the person has moved on until they're in partnership with someone, and therefore holding on to that past relationship, and that's the reason why they're not in another relationship. And then when they get in another relationship, they finally moved on. Quad has moved on. Quad has been moved on. But now that she has a man, it's different. It was okay for Gregory and his wife to come onto this show. If you don't want the negativity, I told you don't talk to her. Why are you here, Gregory? Why are you and your wife here on Quad's show? Quad has been here since season 1. Y'all got a divorce. Y'all got a divorce, it's over with. Quad is still on the show. Y'all are back here, but you don't want none of the negativity, and you don't think that at any point in time y'all were going to come in contact with each other. And Quad is over here bantering and messing around, but you couldn't mess around because you're really upset that she actually has a man here who she's saying that she fucks 15 times a week, and she wants to have a baby with him. She didn't want to have a baby with you, and that's the reason why you really went and got a younger woman, because you thought you were going to have a guarantee to have a baby, and now y'all over here fucking more, a little bit more during fertility week, and so you're fucking mad. I'm sure you're pissed, and you couldn't hold it together. But if you don't want this to happen, I don't know what y'all thought, that Quad wasn't not like, Quad is not a slouch. I don't know. Did y'all think she was never gonna bring a man around? Girl, that's what you wanted. Let her be. She got her man. Let them move on. And then Tanisha said anybody could see she was pushing his buttons. And that's not, and then that's when she said, "Don't give advice to me if you can't take your own advice." You are yelling, "Be good, be good, be good, babe, babe, babe." Sir, you're the one out of control, not her. Everybody seemed to be like composed except for Gregory. Everybody was composed. Even Tanisha was composed. King was looking over his shoulder like, "Girl, what is going on with this man? This is your man, honey. Be good, be good." I was like, "Ooh, he is a little loud over there. My man would never yell at me like that." So Tanisha runs into Contessa and Toya, and she says, he went for a walk. He doesn't want to talk to me. And then Contessa was like, "Can't you see that Quad is drunk and tipsy?" And then Toya said, "Yeah, he's sitting there with King and all his muscles, talking about they screw 15 times a week. When she stopped having sex with G for 3 years." Tanisha said, "No, I don't think it's that." Girl, how do you not think it's that? Girl, he just really doesn't want all of the negativity. He's just really done with the negativity. Girl, he's jealous. It's okay. He should be. He possibly loved his ex-wife. It's hard to see her in with another man. And then that's when Contessa said that was a long relationship that proceeded before all of us. She said, "No, it's not that. He's just tired of the negativity. He wants to move on." And then Contessa said, "So let it go. Let it go." Damon said, "I don't see how anyone could think Greg sitting there with his ex-wife and his current wife and her new boyfriend talking about having babies, and that's all that he wanted. He just wants a baby. And now Quad is talking about she wants a baby." Yes, y'all acting like that. That shit is real. You know how women will they women and men will have that, "I was with this man for this long. We didn't have any babies, and then he went off and had some babies with somebody." Remember when Neo told what's her name, Manetta, to get a tubal ligation? She got a tubal ligation, and then he went on to have babies with somebody. You don't think she has a right to be fucking pissed and mad and upset? She's probably pissed when he went on and had other babies, right? So like, that happens. It can be the when she's sitting up there saying, "This young man I'm having sex with, we having sex with, he has," girl, all of that, because that is that's where he's operating from. Why are you so mad? We don't care about any of that. Yes, you do. You obviously care, volcano head. Yes, you care. I know they were in the editing room like, "Girl, who caught this direction of this damn flame coming to the top of Gregory's head?" Girl, I loved every minute of it. I loved every minute of it. Damon said, "That's too much to deal with." Curtis said, "If it was me, I wouldn't have came back to this group." Jackie said, "I wouldn't have wanted you to." So it's okay to bring Gregory back to a group, but but you say you wouldn't want your husband to do it. And then next week we hear Heavenly say, "Don't bring no exes around me." But y'all bringing people's exes around and not expecting any type of conflict. But this is what they wanted. And this is why, where some people say, we don't talk about these other relationships, because they using Quad. Now they using Phaedra. Phaedra said, "Y'all not going to use me. I'm out of here, girl." "I'm out of here. Y'all not going to play me." That's why she brought that man. Because y'all not gonna do me. So why do y'all think it was a good idea to bring G on here with his current wife, who clearly admires Quad? Why? Why? She was so happy. Quad said that she approved of the relationship. She's a good fit. They're a perfect fit. Girl, that was some shade. I don't even think Tanisha caught it. That's what Toya was like, girl, catch up. Tanisha, at the end, they ended the episode with Tanisha trying to call Gregory, and he was sending her the voicemail. That's your man, honey. And then the thing, now later on, you gotta twist it and bop it and pull it to make him happy. You gotta get on the mic, girl. That's a mess. I wonder what I would really love to see some unseen footage of that little scene there, because it was more because where did the narcissist is being revealed, where did that come from, girl? What happened before that? And then he flipped it talking about, I don't want you saying nothing to her, but you gonna say something negative to her and then cuss at her because you got a big fucking mouth. Oh, is that what we're doing? Because I'm trying to be nice, I'm throwing a little shade, I'm trying to be nice, I'm filming a show. So girl, yes, but do you want to go there? Do you really want to go there? And that's when Kiki was trying to talk to Quad and tell her, where is that part? I almost skipped that part. The volume is real loud over there. Toya said Gregory is losing it. My man would never speak to me like that. She was sitting on King's lap, patting her face. You know, it was, girl. Tanisha is trying to address Quad. She was. And then she was like, your man is screaming at you. Girl, that was hilarious. Oh, it's not about her. It's best that Tanisha says, that's my man now. I don't know what y'all went through, because she doesn't know. And what I've been through with that man, I will run the minutes, and the minutes are ugly. That's what I'm saying. See, it's so odd for the new woman to take the position as an enemy against the ex-wife, when typically women who want to be married, it takes them a lot to leave the relationship. So when a woman who wants to be married leaves her marriage, you have to look at the measurement of the man. And y'all don't look at the measurement of the man. You just see a man and he's an older doctor, and you figure you're going to get the man. And you tell him you can give him the baby that he wants, that Quad couldn't give him. And you not expect, girl, girl, this is the man you told, I can give you what you want. And his ex-wife, who wouldn't give it to him, is sitting in front of him saying, this man is encouraging me. The way that he is with his child, he's encouraging me to bust it wide open, girl. That's what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted a show, so y'all got a show. And Gregory showed his ass down to the Mini Cooper, girl, zoomed away. He was so mad. I don't want any other negativity. I was like, girl, that you are the negativity. I need to see more of that scene. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think. What part of America is she from? Texas? Girl. Tanisha said, you know, I'm a pounce. Next week, you're gonna see Tanisha like crying. I'm telling you, they want to make it seem like it'd be quiet and stuff. That girl, they've been editing. They've given that girl a really good edit. She's lucky. She's lucky. She's getting a good edit, because I know she's going from 0 to 100, but then Gregory also goes from 0 to 100. That yelling, he was like literally barking in her face, babe, babe, babe. Be good, be good, be good. I was like, ooh, is that the safe word, girl? He was out of control. That was a mess. And Cecil knew it was going to be a mess, because he said, I don't know if he's going to be able to handle her being with this guy. But the expectation that Quad is supposed to handle being around this man and his wife, and then like, what do you expect? Oh, he didn't react the way y'all wanted. He acted the way y'all wanted Quad to act. And then when you run the minutes on somebody's relationship, that's why he don't want y'all to talk. We don't care what you think. After she said, oh, thank you, he should have been like, yeah, thank you, thank you. Good. I'm so happy for you. I'm happy you got you a man now. He could have threw his little shade. I'm so happy you got you a man now and you can move on. Because the people really think because she didn't have a man, she hadn't moved on. And it's not until she's partnered again that she's moved on. And she's just like stuck in a place waiting for the next man to come. And then when the man comes, now Quad is able to move on. That's ridiculous. Anyways, but that was the end of the episode. I enjoyed it. I really did. I really enjoyed the way Quad looked over her shoulder and said, I'm what you want to be. I'm glamorous. I'm fabulous, girl. I'm what you want to be, girl. You with my old man, literally and figuratively. My old ass man, you with him. Would you meet him? You met him somewhere else? They said they met online. They wasn't in the same state. Oh, she went into the Facebook group. That's right. For the old to the age gap. Girl. Now he's wandering in the woods somewhere. They had to go find Gregory because he was mad. Girl, anyways, take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.